Hi, this is Leah from Imagine DIY again, and I have another super cool tutorial for you today showing you how to make this pop-up origami style invitation. I absolutely love this. It's so cool. It's super easy to customize as well, because all you have to do is change the color of the paper or the print and make it something really special to you. So I'm going to show you this one from scratch, and we're going to start just by cutting a sheet of plain vellum paper into a square. So because it's A4, it's 21 centimetres wide, so we're just cutting it down to 21 centimetres long, and that will just make the exact square. I'm using the We Are Memory Keepers trim and scoreboard. I really like that because it folds down nice and neat and you can score with it as well. But with this, with a vellum square, we're just going to fold it exactly in half. And just press along the crease line so they're nice and tight. Open it up and fold in the opposite direction, again exactly in half, and that just creates 4 quarters. So press along the score line, and then open it back up, turn it upside down, and then you fold in along the diagonal edge to make a triangle. Make sure the edges are matching, and then just press along the crease line. So when you open it back up, if you just pop your finger in the center, it should just pop it roughly into place, and then you can just tease it by holding the center triangles together and pressing along the crease lines, and that just forms the framework of your invitation. So now we're going to do the printed section. If you visit our website Imagine DIY, we have a downloadable template, so you can just enter your word in, print it, and then it's all ready for you to cut down to size. You literally just need to follow the guides. So the guides are a little bit larger than the invitation needs to be, so you're cutting it down to about 10.5 centimetres wide. You can cut it a tiny bit smaller, but I would say don't go smaller than 10.4 centimetres wide. There. So we're going to do the same. We're going to cut the guest information down to 10.5 centimetres. There, nearly done. And then with a front panel, we're going to cut that down to roughly 4 centimetres square. There. So now we're going to stick these into place on the invitation. We're going to open up the vellum panel, and on the bottom square we're just going to run some double-sided tape around the outside edges and across the middle. And then at the bottom of the invitation we're just going to put the guest information into place. Just lean it against the crease lines, and then we're going to do the same with the invitation panel. So you want the sides to be matching the creases and not overlapping, so that when you fold it, it will fold neatly into place. So once you've done this, just fold it in. You might need to tease it down a little bit and press the creases. But that just forms the framework of your invitation there. So the inside is done now, and we're just going to decorate the outside. So we're going to take the cutting board again. We're going to take a piece of decorative A4 paper. This is available on our website, this pattern, but we're going to cut this down to 10.5 centimetres by 10.5 centimetres, and we need 2 panels of that size. And we're going to use a double-sided tape again, just to run around the outside edges and across the middle, and press this into place in the front of the invitation. So make sure you match up the edges nice and neatly. And then we're going to turn it over and repeat the same on the back. There. So now we're going to do the front panel. And I've just added a piece of glitter card. And I've cut this down to 0.5 centimetre wider than the front tag. So this one is 4.5 centimetres by 4.5 centimetres. And we're going to use double-sided tape just to stick this in on the printed panel onto the glitter panel. There. So try and make sure your borders are nice and even. And then we're going to use mini mount pads, which are like little sticky foam pads, just to add a little bit of texture to the invitation. And this will just raise the front panel up a little bit. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I hate these mini mounting pads because they're really tricky, and I've just had my nails done, so it's really hard to peel off the backing paper. But it is worth it just to add that extra sense of depth. So we're just peeling the backing paper off the mini mounting pads. There, nearly done. And now we're going to stick this to the front of the invitation and just press that into place. There, and that's your invitation done. And if you visit our website, www.imaginediy.co.uk, the full product list is on there. There's the design guides, instructions and downloadable templates. So visit our website and see what you can create. Thanks for watching. Bye.